I think especially in light of the current pandemic situation, going digital just for meetings in the first place is fantastic, where we can meet groups of 30 people all from the comfort of our own homes or bedrooms or offices. The other aspect of that is the collaboration and coordination. So we are heavily into the use of BIM 360. So both with collaboration with guys within the office, or guys or girls within the office, and also with consultants across the whole design team. That way we ensure we're working efficiently and making sure the building is fully coordinated from the comfort of our own homes.
So by embracing digital transformation, we can work more efficiently, improve collaboration, and communicate our strategies in an engaging and interactive fashion.
It allows you to go from that brief to design to construction and life cycle in smooth movements. If you understand early on what is required by the client, you can build your models and specification and your data in a structured way that can then give that desired output for life cycle management, and not just creating heavy, overloaded, unmanageable Revit or design models. You're able to make design decisions as to where that information best sits, how it is outputted, how it is reviewed, and then how it links to what the client needs at the end.
With the application of BIM, we've always been advocates not just applying BIM for the sake of it, but thinking very carefully about where you think it can add value, whether it will be at a very small tactical level, or in terms of I suppose enterprise-wide, in terms of managing your asset information much more intelligently.
Being able to go digital, in a 3D world, we use Revit as our tool of choice. We're able to model more accurately with the advent of 3D printing now. We're able to sort of model things, print things live from Revit, and actually see them, working in 3D and touch and feel.
It's also easier to collaborate when you're working digitally. It's easier to pass information from one discipline to another. It's much easier to pass information to a client, perhaps in draft, perhaps a comment. There isn't the need necessarily to pass a full set of drawings. And so those sorts of processes, communication and collaboration, are much, much quicker.
We see it as speeding the communications up by going digital. So rather than sending stuff out in the post, we're sending stuff out on emails. And then if there's quicker communication, then it speeds the whole process up and we can get the job done quicker. We can also track changes digitally. We can save in a chronological order, and we've still got a history of what's been changed at particular dates. So we effectively got a golden thread through it.
When we found out we were actually going to be working from home, it was literally within about 2 or 3 weeks we all got mobilised, and the IT department within Space done really well to get us all the kit we needed. We invested in the BIM 360 licenses, and literally within about a week of being from home, everything was running really smoothly.
The pandemic has certainly forced practices to reshift their strategies in order to work more collaboratively and embrace digitization. I think previously everybody knew that digitization was there, but nobody actively embraced it, and this has been forced by the pandemic. We have found efficiency in digitization more so now than ever before, as everyone is on the same wavelength of understanding that this is a must.
Digital technology has really enabled that face-to-face, that remote face-to-face contact and ability to sort of remotely train people, to interact with people, to work with architects on even more on sort of design. We create custom finishes, so we can sit down with architects, we can screen share, we can throw ideas, and we don't have to do so much traveling.
Whilst we do really miss seeing our clients face to face, the ability to have a discussion over a web chat and be able to discuss things like the aesthetics or the specifics of a product is so important, and that way it saves a lot of miscommunication in email or even over the phone.
The ability to work in real time collaboratively despite geographical locations is a game changer.
the world's going digital. There's no getting away from it. So if you're not going with the, you're not going with the program, you're behind. And actually, I think I've said this before on an MBS platform. Unfortunately, people are lazy. I think Robin Cordy said they choose the path of least resistance. But if we can deliver data at your fingertips, then that's going to make you a higher specification choice over someone that takes 3 phone calls or 6 emails. Or it just makes, if you make it difficult to access your data and someone else makes it really easy, people are going to go back to where it's easy.